trends. Why you so nice with it? The gear's tight looking right, you got the ice with it. A conversation with me will change your life. Your wife wants the pipe, and when I hit you feel a slight difference. In her box, my cock's bigger, I'm hot nigga. She don't rock with you, she got with you for dough. Your hoes a thought, if you fuck around, I'll take your mom, kiss her, fuck her, then I'm taking your hot sister. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. You shit that chick up in my world. You cuff that bitch, I'ma fuck that bitch. You in love that chick, will suck that dick. That slut will kick you out your house, man, fuck your couch. I'm Rick James, bitch, I'll take your bitch and fuck her mouth, nigga. You bitchin' cause I'm smashing your hoe, you so passionate though. You would laugh for her to go on the trip, now you trippin' because I got her ass, you acting vaginal, bro. I'll give her back, blow her back out, then go. Nigga, act like you know. Sharing is caring, nigga, I dare a nigga to swear that niggas can get to his chick. I put fear in niggas, they scared this nigga will take the girl and make her my bitch. You the type to die for a slut, you lie just to fuck. You like to get drunk and high just to get the courage to say hi, you a punk. You want to get some ass but then you act like a monk. She's stringing you along, it's going on like a month. You spending all this dough, she still ain't touching your junk. She taking off her pennies and you smelling the funk. You say you hate it but you ate it even though that it stunk. Nasty ass nigga. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. Your girl, not a side girl. You shit that chick up in my world. I'ma keep fucking your lady. My pull-out game's amazing, we ain't having a baby. You bitchin' moaning and crying, complaining, acting crazy because I'm fucking your girl, you punk ass, you pay me. Get cash to smash your whack ass chick. You too stupid to realize I'm teaching your whack ass shit. All up in your feelings, you feeling all attached and it's making you go crazy. And maybe if you had that shit we call game, you know you can't control no hoe. No matter if she's bad or right or just so-so. You trying to control that bitch, that's a no-no. You worried about other niggas, that's so homo. Pause. Niggas wanna be so romantic, but they chick be all up on another man's dick. I be on that man shit, they be acting manic. I don't think these guys know what a man is. Y'all thinking you're out here winning with your money and status, you're thinking you're rich. But how you see yourself as a winner if I can ruin your day by smashing your bitch?
You. Yo. It's your boy Miles Cunningham. What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Forgive the slight lateness. I'm doing a bunch of things where I was actually using the camera for some other shit, and I didn't even remember I didn't have it hooked up, so I had to hook it up and blah blah blah. So anyway, appreciate y'all for hanging out. Explode V, Dukalux, Surface Dweller, Truth is Inside You, Certified Tyrone, Ephesians 2.8, Rickster, Keith Jowick, All About the Benjamins, Eric Hudson, all right, True Savage, Reggie Brock. Shout out to the Memphis Grizzlies for making it through to the next round. Yeah. Because I am hyped to see what they do with the Golden State Warriors, or to actually see what Golden State do to them, because I don't think they're making it past Golden State, but that's just me. You feel me? But yeah, I'm enjoying these playoffs, man. I hope Embiid comes back. He got smashed in the face by Siakam. That was some black on black crime right there. That was some tribe on tribe crime. Both of them straight from Africa. So that was some shit. But anyway, yeah, it's your boy, man. So listen, y'all know what we do in the beginning. Well, you know what? Just, guys, I really want y'all to call in. I'm about to put the phone lines up, but I really wanted y'all to call in because I'm really asking a question, man. I'm really asking a question. Like, is it really, is it mental health or is it weakness? It's like all of a sudden you can't call a bitch ass nigga. All of a sudden you can't call a weak person a weak person. All of a sudden if you're acting like a fucking punk, it's like, oh well, let's check on his mental health and let's see if. You know what I'm saying? But, I want people to call in. I want to hear from you guys, donate if you can, but more importantly, I want people to call in. I want to hear what other people got to say, because I'm like, okay, I just want people to call in, man, because I want to know, is it mental health or is it weakness? You know what I'm saying? Are these are people out here, on some bitch ass nigga shit, you know, are they just weak, or are they really suffering from mental health? Like what is the truth? You understand? And I'm questioning that. So holla at me and holla at me and let me know what it is. But in the meantime, we're gonna do this.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I'll tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry, because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Joe. You'd be 6'8", you know, have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust, they just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo-boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to Chris Paul. Homie is hilarious. He said, just clogged the toilet, but it's all good because the stream is on now. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Hilarious. So Dukaluk says, I've noticed with my mental health that I react to things I normally wouldn't compared to when I was feeling healthy and high on myself. Okay. All right. Well, and that's what, and that's a conversation I want to have, man. That's the conversation I want to have, because like I'm seeing a lot of things these days, you know, the whole Will Smith thing, you know, he smacked somebody and then he got to go figure his shit out, you know, and not to mention for the whole time he's been like portraying this like image of a positive dude who understands himself and knows who he is, when you know, is far from the truth. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, me being an NBA fan or a basketball fan, I look at this dude, Ben Simmons, right? And I'm like, what's really going on with him? You know, like, you scared to shoot? Like, you're a basketball player, bro. Like, you're getting paid millions of dollars to shoot a fucking basketball and you're afraid to shoot. And then when your coach says, man, you know, we lost because he's afraid to shoot, then you fall into this like this state of being where, you know, you have anxieties and you're talking about back spasms and you can't play. And like, and then, you know, there's Simone Biles, you know, she, instead of, you know, doing what she's supposed to do, oh, you know, I have a mental block. I got the twisties and I I can't do what I'm supposed to do. And I mean, look, I don't want to make like blanket judgments, but I have a nagging suspicion that somewhere in there's got to be like a lot of it sounds like excuses sometimes. You understand what I'm saying? Like it sounds like excuses sometimes. Let me see. Fierce Soul says Ben Simmons bitch ass got screened shot for 24 hours straight. Call of Duty looks healthy to me, man. Look, let me see. Kareem said, not even diving into mental illness part. I think you should address people where they're at. If you really want to help, if being called a bitch helps, okay. If you need another approach, okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, there was a time in society where it's like you have your responsibilities and you fucking do them. You have your responsibilities and you just fucking do them. You understand? No excuses, no extra reasoning. You have a job, you want to make money, you want to feed your family, you do your fucking job. You get up early, rain, sleet, or snow, you do your fucking job. Now all of a sudden I'm just saying, like, it's just a lot of room. There's a lot of room for all these other explanations as to why motherfuckers can't complete the task. There's all of this room. You know, look at somebody like Kyrie Irving, right? He's getting on on Twitter talking about, oh, you know, these people are using narratives and making money off of people and being disrespectful. No, ain't nobody necessarily being disrespectful. If you're playing if you're a basketball player and you're getting paid 40 something million dollars a year to play basketball, and you do nothing but turn the ball over and miss shots, somebody gonna have something to say. And just because somebody has something to say, does that mean that, you know, oh, well, your feelings, and check in with his mental health and don't say anything because it might hurt his feelings and his, like, come on, man. Let me see what's up. 516, you're on live with Miles Cunningham. What's up?
Yeah, man. I just wanted to have this conversation with you real quick. You know, my opinion on this is basically that I've dealt with like
Yo, listen. Hey, it's whatever's going on around you is too much noise, bro. So either call me back when you get quiet or something.
You know what? I think it's my headphones.
Yeah, take your headphones off.
Yeah, can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I hear you good now. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so like I was saying, you know, I dealt with my own problems. I dealt with depression, was diagnosed and everything, and like I felt like I wanted to kill myself like a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I got through that. I got over it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, like, you know, what you were saying with your responsibilities and everything, I still had a job. I still maintained my job and everything. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I took some days off,
Mm-hmm.
but I came back. You know, I handled what I had to handle. You know, I went to the gym. I, you know, did my thing. You know, I went back to work and did everything I needed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if I didn't do that,
Mm-hmm.
if I just stayed in that low place, I would have never gotten better. You know, I would have just sunk even further.
Right.
So,
Right.
You know, I understand like people, you know, they have their issues and shit, but, you know, it shouldn't be an excuse, you know, except in maybe like some really, really severe cases,
Right.
you know, where you might have to be hospitalized and shit. But,
Right.
you know, just overall, man, you just got to keep pushing through like a soldier.
Facts. Appreciate you sharing your story, bro. Appreciate that, man. Thanks for calling in, man. Be safe out there, all right?
Yeah.
All right, man. Peace to you, bro. Peace. You know, and I do understand that there are some severe cases. I do understand that there is such thing as a chemical imbalance where the chemicals in your brain are literally in balance, where you don't see reality correctly. Like, and when I say correctly, meaning that you don't see reality in a way that is, you know, safe for you, you know, because if your brain is imbalanced and you start to see reality in a way that you can hurt yourself or somebody else, like if you start to, you know, forget about gravity and you walk up on a 20-story building and thinking you can fly, well, hey, then definitely you got some mental fucking problems, and you can have all the excuses in the world. You understand? But you got some people that just wake up feeling sad. You know, not necessarily depressed or what, they just feel sad today. And then it's like, well, if I'm sad, I don't want to go to work. No. You need to bring your punk ass to work. Feeling sad is not an excuse. Feeling under the weather is not an excuse. You understand? Like certain things I feel like it just opens the door to too much goddamn excuses, man. You know, it just opens the door to too much excuses. Like I said, look, 516-387-1224. And you know, and the thing is, like, with what we do over here, as far as, you know, talking about, like, you know, being a man and leadership, and if you want to have a decent relationship with a female, like you have to know who the fuck you are. You understand? And mental health can't be an excuse. Mental health can't be an excuse. I mean, look, I went on a date the other day and this chick told me that her nickname for dudes out here is Humpty Dumpties because all of them are broken. A bunch of insecure dudes who don't know who they are, who are inconsistent about everything. And I'm like, see, this is why guys like me are winning. Because I mean, bro, I'm not perfect, but I'll be damned if I let things be an excuse and try to blame everything else for my problems, man. 559, you're on live with Miles Cunningham. What's up?
Yo, what's good, Miles? It's like the third time we talk, man. I don't remember if you remember, but you got on me because I said I was in a drought when I really wasn't.
Right. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, what's up with you? How you been, bro? Thanks for calling the show.
Yeah, bro, I've been good. And I feel like this is a great topic, man, because what it all comes down to, I feel like it's all about, I feel like these weak moments, basically I feel like it's weakness, but I feel like it comes from not being through like real shit. You get me? Like,
right.
Like, for example, when I was in high school, I thought I was depressed. I was on some bullshit because things weren't working out with women. But once I turned 18 and like real life started hitting, and like I lost my grandpa and my grandma, once I got over those things, that little shit that I went through, like looking back, I'm like, man, I was really on some bullshit. That's why like the stuff that offends people nowadays, it's just like a dust on my shoulder. Like it's nothing to me. Like that's why when you guys go in on people, I think it's like really good that y'all do that, because when you've been through real shit, the little shit that you guys do would never, you know, be able to like deter my ego or like anything like that. You feel me?
Right.
Because once you're, like I said, once you've been through that real shit, there's no like, okay, like you're not gonna be crying over, you know, like a dog ran over on the street or something, because you've been through some real shit before. So all this little, you know, where we're acting like girls and everything offends us and we're depressed, it's really some bullshit, bro. I honestly feel like now that I've been through life and like I'm actually going through real life.
Right. All right, let me ask you, because to be fair, there are some people who go through, you know, actual clinical depression. But let me ask you, in your opinion, what percentage do you think is real clinical shit, and what's the percentage of motherfuckers just reaching for excuses?
Man, honestly, I feel like it's like 90% bullshit and then 10% real. And my whole philosophy is, bro, if the only time a man gets an excuse to feel down is if somebody died, or if like there's some life or death shit going on, like somebody got diagnosed with cancer or something crazy like that.
Right.
But anything other than that, you're on some soft ass shit. That's just the way I feel about it.
Right. Right. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you calling in and sharing your opinion, man. Thanks for sharing your story, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, Miles.
All right, man. Have a good one, man. Be safe out there. My man said 90% bullshit, 10% real shit. You know what I mean? Like, I agree. I fucking agree. Because look, guys, the reason why this conversation I feel is important is because we are the men. Like, we are the men. We are charged with the responsibility to lead. You understand? Yes, there are times where you're going to be sad. Yes, there are times when you're going to feel a little bit down. There are times when shit is not going to go your way. Yes, there's going to be times when people in your life is going to say shit you don't like. It's gonna be times when a bitch gonna flake on you. It's gonna be times when you holler at a chick and she's really pretty and attractive and she rejects you and then you get angry. I get it. But what I'm saying is at the end of the day, we need to be strong. We need to be strong and we need to make it through these tough times. No, it's not a mental health issue. Nigga, you just sad right now. Embrace the emotion, move through and keep it moving. That's it. Like, look, let me tell you, there's a saying where it says good times create weak men. But bad times create strong men. Is it that society's too fucking good? Society must be doing too good because everybody's coming up with excuses these days for everything. 734, you're on live with Miles Cunningham. What's going on?
Yo, what's up, bro? This is Jamie. I donated.
What's up, man? I appreciate you for donating, man. Thank you. No
problem, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up, man?
I just want to say I appreciate you, bro, because even though, you always get on me about the conversation and shit, but I didn't want to come at you with basically, I figured out most of my problems came from just inaction. I mean, just like a lot of the times I think we know what we should do, but we just don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want to come at you with basically like you dropping all this game on me or whatever. And I didn't want to come at you before I had tried some shit out or done shit myself.
Right.
So what I'm figuring out was like a lot of this shit, of course there's a lot I had to learn, but a lot of this shit I was just overthinking and it was causing me to to not do anything. You know what I'm
exactly. But hold on. Stop right there. Let me pause you right there. And I want you guys to understand something. That right there is a huge fucking problem with a lot of people. Even myself at times. A lot of times we get so afraid and overwhelmed of decisions that we need to make that we, instead of moving forward, we just keep thinking about it and overthinking about it. And what we don't even realize is that thinking about something, pondering something, allows us to feel like we are making progress when we're really just procrastinating. Do you understand?
Right.
It's like a disguise for procrastination. It's like, oh, well, I'm just thinking it over, but it's really a disguise for procrastination. You understand? So Go ahead. Go ahead. I just wanted to point that out real quick, but go ahead, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I was just saying, man, like if I was to, I feel like if I was to just realize, like early, a long time, I'm not even thinking back in the day anymore. But when I think about when I'm talking about dealing with women and shit, honestly, what fucked with me really a lot was I let shit fuck with my identity that happened in my last relationship and shit.
Right.
It was a whole story where me and her was good, but her parents, she was from a different culture, so I was just working I didn't really have my life in order. So when I came down to, in their culture, they want you to get married right away. And I wasn't with that shit anyway. But I had to look at myself and realize, am I even ready for this shit? You know what I'm saying? Because it was questions that, within, sometimes my family is a little bit different because they're traditional. But in Black culture, a lot of the times we don't really think about shit in depth as to what we want and what it requires.
Right.
So, so when they sat me down, it was like, what are your plans for this? How are you gonna do this? And I'm like, bro, I'm only 20 years old. So how the fuck am I supposed to have all this shit together?
Right.
So it really made me, I never really thought about looks, money, not looks, but the status and money and all that type of shit.
Right.
Until that happened to me. So I realized that's what really drove me to I started looking into all the red pill bullshit and all that. And I was thinking damn, if I only had this. But I realized me and her relationship was good, but it made me really reflect myself. And then I always compare myself to my father because he had himself together when he was early. My mom and dad got together early, had the family and shit.
Right.
But my uncle told me I was trying to find my parents' relationship in other people.
Right.
Which is true.
Right.
Because you know what I'm saying? So I was trying to find what they had instead of learning to build that in myself, so I'll be ready for that, or I can cultivate that in my own life.
Right.
So when y'all say you don't find the good woman or the right woman, you have to build her or you have to coach her.
Right.
That really opened my eyes when y'all said that shit, because you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna find nobody that's perfect. You have to be a leader, and she will mold herself and to to accommodate you.
Right.
Or she just won't be compatible.
Exactly.
So y'all help me really focus on myself, bro. And like I'm doing actions now, like it's not, I don't think about shit too much. I still do a little bit.
Right.
Like I still have a little bit of like I'm gonna let you get to other callers, but I still do I had to fight myself with overthinking and shit like that. But I just wanna let you know, bro. So
bro, I appreciate you, bro. And the fact is that you know, the fact is that you recognize your problems, because nobody's saying you're gonna fix your problems right away, bro. But the best and most efficient starting point is recognizing the problem, and you're doing that. You understand? So continue on your path, continue on your journey, and I'm just glad that, you know, guys like Lucario and myself can be there to be of assistance to help you get to the direction that you're looking for. You feel me?
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know, I know I talk too much, but I appreciate it, bro.
I appreciate you, man. Thanks for calling in. You be safe out there, bro.
All
right, man. Take it easy.
All right, man.
All right. We got 678. You're on live with Miles Cunningham. What's up? 678.
Hey, what's going on, Miles?
What's up? Did you donate though?
Yeah, I did.
All right. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. All right, remember, everybody, you don't have to call in to donate. You could donate just to show some love. It's that $ Miles in the game. $ Miles in the game on Cash App. All right. But caller, go ahead, man. What's up with you?
What's going on, man? My name is Mark, and I just came across the YouTube video of what you was mentioning about, is it mental healthness or if it's weakness or whatever. And I believe that for what you was mentioning, because I just tuned in and whatnot, and there's no excuses as far as with of what we shouldn't do and whatnot, as far as with how do we you know, take on any actions in life or whatever. But I also believe that at the same token, mental health awareness, it should definitely be in a conversation, because if you look back in the day, like look back in the 90s, you know, and I'm just pointing out, for an example, Dennis Rodman, had he would have came across somebody that if somebody might have, you know, pushed the mental health awareness, you know, to him and whatnot, it might have been a bit more, it might have benefited him in the long run, because look how he's treating his kids, you know what I mean? Like, you know, he said in the documentary, I don't know if you remember the documentary that he put out with ESPN, like it's like this mental blockage that he has, that's not having him to love his kids like he would want to, you know what I mean? And that's basically due to not having like the proper guidance, you know, early on, you know.
Right. And I'm sorry, this is Dennis Rodman you're talking about?
Yeah, Dennis Rodman.
Okay.
You know, like it's a documentary that he just put out 2 years ago or whatever, and you know, if mental health awareness might have, if it was pushed out back in the day, like back in the 80s or 90s, as it is like nowadays, I believe that it would have done, it would have been more helpful for a lot of people in the long run. Like my dad, for example, like God rest his soul, you know, but if, I don't know, it's just like with him, it was like a mental blockage as far as like, you know, accepting things for the way they were basically, you know, because he had an issue as far as with wanting to, well, he had an issue as far as like holding himself accountable as the reason why my mom left him, basically, you know, even up until his death, you know, my mom left him 2009, and even up until his death in 2020, like it was like he just couldn't get over as to why she left him, basically. And you know, I don't know, it's just like I just feel as though like mental health awareness is definitely needed for the most part. It should be talked about more often, and I feel as though a lot of people
hold on. Let me go into that example you gave with your father. And you know, I just want to say I'm not in any way trying to disrespect your family or anything, but I'm just trying to unpack what you just said. So you said that your dad, you feel like he had a mental block or he had a mental issue with your mom leaving him?
it was just more so because I believe emotion and mental health, it kind of sort of ties in together and whatnot. It was like, and I can delve deeper and whatnot. My dad, he was more so into the streets and whatnot.
Hold on. Did your dad ever get admitted or clinically diagnosed for mental health?
Nah, he did.
Okay, so basically you just talking about a nigga that never got over the fact that his bitch left him. That's what you telling me.
Yeah.
So that's what this is why I'm having the conversation, because here you go again, and I'm not trying to disrespect your family, bro. I'm just trying to have the conversation. Here you go saying that your dad couldn't get over the fact that your mom left him, and you chalk it up to a mental health issue. And you also said that he never got diagnosed. Like, did he do something like drastic or harmful, or did he try to commit suicide? Like, what was the thing that made you think that him not getting over the fact that your mom left him was a mental health issue? That's what I'm trying to get to.
I understand. I feel as though that for my dad, if he would have gotten a little bit more counseling, because he grew up.
See, hold on. Let me tell you something. Counseling doesn't necessarily constitute an issue with mental health. You understand what I'm saying? Because at school, you have a guidance counselor. People have counselors for a lot of different reasons, meaning that they're just looking for. I feel like I can be considered a counselor because someone might be looking for directions, or someone might be looking for information to help them navigate life and to negotiate certain issues and obstacles in their personal life. That doesn't necessarily constitute a mental health issue. It could just constitute, well, I'm having trouble, navigating my feelings, or I'm having trouble really working through an issue that I had in a past relationship, or whatever it is. But counseling doesn't necessarily constitute mental health. Now, I ask you again, what about your father's life, or what have you, whatever the relationship was with your father, that would actually make you think he had a mental health issue? You see what I'm saying? See, this is why this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about, because listen, bro. Your dad, and again, no disrespect. And you say your father passed away, so no disrespect, rest in peace, and all of that, right? But what I'm saying is your dad could have just been a stubborn ass nigga. Your dad could have just been, his ego was probably too big. And he's like, yo, I don't know why that bitch left me. Fuck that bitch. Like, whatever the details was of why she left, or maybe she left because of something he did that he never told you. And it was the trauma from whatever he did and her leaving that made him feel guilty for her leaving, or whatever. You never actually know. But for you to sit here and just say, oh, well, it's a mental health issue. It's not necessarily a mental health issue. Some people have issues processing their emotions, but that don't mean they crazy. You see what I'm saying? Some people are stubborn. Some people are super egotistical and narcissistic. That don't necessarily mean they're like clinically crazy. That means like they have issues processing their emotions and really understanding their identity. But it don't mean that they crazy, or that they have a, like a severe mental health issue. You got what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now what it sounds like is that you coming up with excuses for your dad for not just coming to terms with the fact that his woman left him, or why she left him. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I cut you off just now.
Oh, no, you're fine. It's not so much as an excuse and whatnot. I mean, I feel as though that as far as like, I understand that there's counseling, and then there's that psychiatric help.
Right.
Of course, my dad, he wasn't in. He didn't fall into the latter, of course, but as far as like with counseling and whatnot, because I feel as though that it starts from the top. It starts from the head, basically, because as you mentioned, of course, he didn't know how to process his emotions and whatnot. I feel as though as far as with now, granted, this isn't mental illness or anything like that. It could be the simple fact that as far as having an approach to the problem of what he was going through, I feel as though that could have been much more suitable for him as far as him getting into guidance counseling. You know, if he would have gotten there early on, I feel as though that things would have panned out much more better.
Right. Well, I mean, that's it, bro. That's a given, man. If we have somebody to talk to about our feelings and the honesty of how, you know, how things affect us, of course we would all do better. You know, a lot of us. That's why this market on YouTube is so big. That's why Kevin Samuels has woman after woman calling in again and again and again, even though they're afraid of the fact that he might say something they don't want to hear him say, but they still they have the urge to still call in, even though he might call them below average, right? Because all of us need somebody to talk to honestly. And a lot of times, you know, with the way that we've grown up, we don't have even our friends, our people we've been cool with for years. We still can't have a truly honest conversation with them, because you might feel to yourself, well, if I tell him this thing about me, they might not accept me. So you kind of hide it. You understand? So that's why people go to counselors. That's why people go to therapists. And it doesn't mean that you're crazy if you talk to a therapist, if you talk to a counselor, or even if you hang out on these YouTube, you know, lives, chilling in the chat room or calling up. It don't mean there's nothing necessarily wrong with you. But a lot of times, yes, there are times where we need to process our emotions. There are times when we need for somebody to tell us the truth in what's happening to us, because a lot of times when we are in the middle of the picture, we can't see the full picture. You understand? If you're in the picture, then you're dealing with the emotions that's inside the realm of whatever's happening to you. So a lot of times you need to talk to somebody outside who can observe the entire picture, the entire frame, and then give you an assessment from a different perspective. You understand? But again, that don't make you crazy. That don't make you crazy. All right?
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
But I appreciate you for calling in, and you know your conversation definitely, you know, helped with the conversation. So I appreciate you, man. You have a good day. Be safe out there, man. All right.
You do as well, brother. You take care, man.
All right, take care. All right, let me see who's next. We got 713. You're on live with Miles Cunningham. What's up?
Oh yes, sir. How you doing, Miles? This is the monogamous player.
Yes, sir. What's up, big homie?
Yes, sir, man.
What's up, man? Did you donate though?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Of course.
Appreciate you, bro. As always, appreciate you. So, you know, what's your take on this, man?
Okay. When it comes to mental health, that's a whole different thing. As you said earlier, if somebody really have some imbalance mentally or emotionally that they need, you know, extra counseling, extra help. You know, I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking more so about just people just feeling sad or people just feeling depressed or some type of way based off society and what they are living within, right? I think a lot of people are not necessarily dealing with mental health. I think a lot of people are just dealing with the fact that they're not grateful about what their life has brought them and what they have overcome.
Facts. That lack of I'm gonna tell you, that lack of being grateful. Oh, that is such a huge fucking issue in today's world. But go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yeah, like because like I'm gonna be honest, like Miles, like just think about it. Like you remember when you were saying like last week when you went to Blockbuster and you were just grateful about just going to Blockbuster, or you were just grateful about you know, traveling across town to get the Lauryn Hill album, or
right.
You know, just think about 20 years ago, 15 years ago, like just people that just have everyday jobs. Like, you know, the bus driver was happy, the teacher at the local school was happy, you know, the lawyer was happy, or the guy that owned the store that was happy. Like, I feel like back then people accepted their roles in life, and because of that, they was able to live their true purpose. Because regardless, like you can have an impact on the world, whether you are a lawyer or you have 3 degrees versus you being a barber at a local barber shop and you giving out game to young men that's actually helping them to stay out the streets. You see what I'm saying? It's the same type of impact.
Right.
But I think because of social media, now we live in an era where everybody is trying to compare. And it's people out here that are really like being in competition with one another. Like it's people out here that feels like that, oh, I already have a bachelor's degree, but I feel like I have to get a master's or a doctorate just because my peers that I went to college with are getting their master's and their bachelor's, which in true reality, your path might not actually be that. Your path might be in another direction. But I feel like a lot of people are not living within their true purpose. And because of that, people are starting to feel inadequate. You see what I'm saying? Like
right.
Miles, it was one time that because I didn't graduate college in 4 years. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like growing up, I thought that was, looking back, that was very stereotypical because going to college, you think that okay, you got to graduate in 4 years and you get a job or whatever the case may be. But some people might face stumbles in college. Some people might have to stop midway, get a job, and then come back to college. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I had to live that. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go through that. But a part of me felt a little inadequate at that moment because all my peers, they was kind of blooming before me or whatever. But I had to learn that okay, I have to focus on my path because my time might not be when their time is. My
right.
time might be later down the line, which was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I had to learn how to be grateful within my path. And I feel like a lot of people are not being grateful within their path. They're looking at everybody else, and that's causing that to have a negative effect on who they are rather than just focusing on who you are and being the best at who you can be as yourself versus you trying to be a best among everybody else. You see what I'm saying?
Facts. Yep, definitely. Yeah, so that was another thing I was definitely going to touch on. Social media, bro. It to me it kind of magnifies everything, and this is something that Lucario talked about before, where he was saying that if you had trouble getting if you had trouble relating to the opposite sex before social media, then you're gonna have more trouble now because everything is amplified. You understand?
Right.
And I feel like in a lot of ways it's the same thing, where if you were like an envious, like low self-esteem type of person who always kind of looked at other people and compared yourself and felt bad when other people was doing good, you're gonna be even worse now because of social media. Because you have some people on social media who telling the truth about their successes, but then you got so many other people who are faking. You understand? So it's even more magnified with the truth and the lies, right? So if you was that type of low self-esteem, insecure ego person that feels bad when other people are doing good, you in a horrible state these days. You understand? But however,
and also
no, hold on. However, if you was the type of person that was truly happy for other people and grateful for your own position in life, so you're happy when others win and you're happy for yourself at all times, then your chances are you're in a better space today. You understand what I'm saying? But it has to do with the person that you are in your own mind state. You understand? We can't blame social media. However, social media can help to magnify whatever disposition you put yourself in as a person. But go ahead.
And also I just wanted to add to that. Here's another reason why you have to be grateful, right? And you also have to be grateful for others and the path and the accolades or just the levels that they have risen to, right? Because you don't know what, just because somebody has this or has that you don't have, you don't know what it took for them to get to that.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Just like people don't know what it took for you to get to where you were. Like, for example, like my mom and her sister, like, of course they love each other to death, but I feel like they always had like a little sister sibling like rivalry, right? Like I feel like my mom kind of like envy like her sister because her sister always had like a lot more money, but I think my mom's sister kind of envied my mom because my mom was always in better health. So as I say, like you don't know what you might be envious of something that somebody got, but you don't know what it took for them to get to that, or you don't know what they're dealing with on the back end.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Versus vice versa. So that's why I feel like be thankful for what you have and be grateful for other people and what they have, and just play your role in life, because if you play your role in life, then you're gonna be then you're gonna add to the greater purpose.
Exactly.
What God wants us to do. So that's all I wanted to say.
Facts. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for always supporting the show, man. Appreciate you. Be safe out there, all right?
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right. Monogamous player, man. Big homie. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me see. Yeah, man. We got some more calls in here. 214-214. You're on live with Miles Cunningham. What's going on? 214. Two 14710. You're on live. What's up? All right. So 470. You're on live with Miles Cunningham. What's up?
Hey, Miles. How you doing?
Chilling, man. What's going on with you?
What's going on? Can I ask you?
Wait. Hold on 1 second. Did you donate?
Yes, I did. Of course.
Perfect. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. All right, what's up? What's on your mind?
Okay, I'll be brief. I'll try to be brief. It's a situation I'm having at my work, and I want to hear your input on this.
Okay.
It's about a relationship. Now, I don't know if we can say this online, but it's about
Hold on. Before you go ahead, make sure you don't use no actual company names or no people's actual names, okay?
Oh no, yeah. I'm not
all
doing
right.
that.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm not doing that. Okay. I work in an office. I made the mistake of I got actually involved with one of my coworkers there. I work at an insurance company. It was like a 2-day fling. Things didn't work out, and basically, to make a long story short, I dumped this girl. You know, I said, okay, this is not going to work. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought everything was good. It turned out about 2 weeks later, the police come to my door and to where I live. And to make a long story short, this woman actually accused me of RAPE or trying to force myself on her.
Yeah.
It didn't happen at all. Yeah.
Right.
So I don't want to be long-winded, but basically they came to my door. I had to go down to the police station. I had to spend the night. It was the worst time of my life because I've never been in that type of situation.
Right.
So what happened is, after this happened, they saw text messages between me and this person, and I explained my side of it. And they, she basically, after I showed the text messages, she came out of the police station. They talked for a while, and they figured, and she openly admitted that she lied about that. She was angry because, basically, I'm the owner of the company, and I said it's not proper, to have a relationship like that in the business. And she got mad. She didn't like to be refused because I think she felt that was way to the top. So, she basically admitted that that was made up. I didn't force myself on her. And I just said I didn't want a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I was pissed off because the place where I work, I'm the only the brother there. I'm the only black guy there. Well, it's my company, but there's very few, and I think that's to a lot of us. We get in that position.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going after her, and I said, well, I'm going to sue her for defamation of character because actually she put this online too. So a lot of people know this is my company, and people were saying bad things about me, and it affected my business.
Gotcha.
But here's the thing: now that this is happening, people from my company, they're like blaming me for trying to sue her. They're like people have quit, and even like some of my friends, they act like I'm the bad guy, and I'm not saying that I don't want her to go to jail for 10 years, but she should have to pay something, or I think at least she should spend the night, in jail like I had to spend, off of her life.
Mm-hmm.
And but it seems like I've alienated myself and have actually, I never thought people would actually be against me.
Mm-hmm.
And they know she lied too because she came out and she publicly said it.
So what's your question? What's your question? Because you're starting to repeat yourself. So what's the question?
Yeah. My question is: do you think that I'm doing the right thing, or you think I should continue this, or I should just drop?
All right. Hold on. So do you have a lawyer? Did you get a lawyer?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Okay. Now, what is the lawyer saying? Does he think it's a good idea? Like, can you prove that you lost significant amounts of money because of the false allegations and all that type of shit?
Yeah, he says that we can get her pretty good because some people have quit my company. I had to go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Not to go to jail. I had to go like for a night. They hold you, whatever.
Okay.
I didn't actually go to jail.
Okay.
Yeah,
now hold on. Do you think it's actually worth it to sue her? Because listen. I understand you spent the night in jail, but a lot of this could be because you feel a certain way. And if you're trying to sue her based on emotions, that's one thing. But if you can constitute that you lost business and that the false allegations really did something negatively significantly to your life and you need some type of, recompense or some type of compensation for your ordeal, then I can get behind it. But if you're just trying to do it because, hey, I'm just trying to get this bitch back, I'm not so sure. You understand?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Here's the thing. It's more about, because I had to analyze myself, what are my motives. It's not I'm trying to get this bitch back, but I think a lot of more women, they get away with this kind of thing because especially, white women with black men. That's this situation. And I feel like if you don't do anything.
So there's a little bit of activism with this. So you're trying to kind of make a statement. You're kind of make us now. What I'm saying is, do you have all the funds and all the resources you need to pay for the lawyer and still come out good on this?
Yes.
Okay. Well, bro, listen. If you doing anything in life, you're going to have people that agree with you and people that don't. You understand? So, of course, look, let me tell you, getting in touch with your true identity is always going to lead to some sort of alienation. You understand? You can look at the story. I don't care if you're religious. I don't care if you believe in the Bible, but you can look at the story of Jesus. And the more Jesus professed about his true identity being the direct descendant of God, the more he got ostracized and alienated until they put his ass on the cross and literally crucified him. Do you understand? So understanding who you are is always going to lead to some type of alienation because there's only one you. So you're lucky if you actually find someone who totally agrees with you about everything you do in this life. OK, so if you have to say to yourself, well, what's more important to me? Is it important to me to make a statement and make sure that this type of stuff never happens again in my immediate circle or my immediate business network? Then I'm going to pursue it and then do what I need to do. But if it's more important to you to keep your friends, then probably not do it. However, this is a part of the reason why Lucario and I, we kind of encourage you guys not to mess with women at your job. You understand? This is exactly why we encourage you not to mess with women at your job, because number one, it's lazy and it's too many fucking chances for you to get into these types of situations. You understand? There's too many women in the world for you to be trying to fuck in the woman at your job. Like, I understand that it happens from time to time, but your job or your business that's where you make your money. You understand? So let's try to keep that shit separate. And there's so many other women in the world. Why do you have to fuck with the women at your job or at your business? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. This whole thing happened, because actually it's not my job. I'm the co-owner of this company, and this happened very suddenly. So yeah, that's the deal. But I'll take into consideration what you said.
Yeah.
What was surprising to me is that, you trying to they know this person didn't tell the truth, but it's weird. Like they try to paint you as the bad guy, for going after this. Like, yeah.
Well, again, it's the position that you hold. You're in a position of power, and on top of that, these days people are hardwired to fucking give women the benefit of the doubt. You understand? It's just the nature of the terrain, bro. It's the nature of the terrain. But if you feel like you want to make a statement, then if you really feel like you're righteous in what it is you're doing, then I say go ahead. And if your lawyer says it makes sense, then go ahead. You understand? However, I think the most important part is to learn from the situation not to fuck with chicks at your business or job. That's what I think the most important lesson is. That's what I think the most important lesson is. Period.
I got you.
All right.
Okay. Other people are probably on the line. Keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate it, man, and stay cool.
Yes, sir. You too, man. Be safe out there and good luck with everything.
Yeah.
All right. So we got 702. You're on live with Miles Cunningham. What's up, 702?
Hey, Miles, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. Did you donate?
Heck yeah, man. You know it.
All right. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Man. You guys are spitting the truth.
Yes, sir, man. What's on your mind, man? What do you have to say about this? Is it excuses? Is it actual mental health, or motherfuckers out here just weak? Like, what's going on?
I mean, it's definitely going to start with weakness every time, I think, and that's what I was going to say on your question about the percentages earlier. I think 100% of the time there's excuses and weakness. That's demonstrated by people that allow a little sadness or a little depression to become something severe. And we get so used to making excuses over and over and over that our brains become conditioned. That's
Interesting.
the way it goes.
Interesting.
And then you end up stuck.
Right.
And finally, then when you want to make a change, you can't, because all you know how to do is say no to yourself.
Wow.
Or yes to the wrong things.
Right. That is very interesting.
But that's kind of where I'm at. Like I believe people are born with an inherent strength to do the right thing for themselves, and to, even if they had a rough childhood as an adult, to come out and make a change. But by the time they become adults, if they haven't had someone setting the example for them, or haven't sought out the proper example, they're not going to find one until they do.
Right.
Which is why you guys are here, set out the correct example for people to follow the lead and to find who they are, so they can make the right decision.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Where I'm at with it. I just think that it is real. Clinical depression and shit, that shit happens. I know many people who are clinically depressed, and myself as well back in the day. I thought I had that going on too. But I decided one day that this wasn't for me. I'm not going to sit around and continue to do the same old thing. I'm not going to be the same man I've done for 10 years. Letting myself be ran around and, leading myself by the wrong, with the wrong thing.
Right.
So at some point you have to make a decision. Otherwise, that's weakness. That's just another excuse.
So if you can, for anybody who experienced something similar, what would you say was the catalyst? What would you say was the thing that led you to the point where you just decided to make a whole new decision and or take responsibility and start to move forward with your life? Wait, you're breaking up. You're breaking up. You're gonna have to repeat that. Ain't that some shit? Yo, you're breaking up really, really bad. Hello. Damn. Nah, you're going out really, really bad, bro. Damn, you're going out really, really bad. Hello?
You there?
Hello? Yeah. Go ahead. All right. Go ahead again. Go ahead.
I would just enough, and I was tired of it. I was tired of, when you say something and I don't believe it.
Hold on. Did you move from? Hold on. Did you move from the location you was at?
Say what?
Wait, are you listening to me in the background?
No.
Damn, what happened? All right. Anyway, go ahead.
That's good. I'll just wrap it up. I was just simply saying that, you get to a point where enough is enough, and you got to make a change or don't.
Gotcha.
And if you're not going to, get out the game, move out the way for real people to come through. Stop being in people's way.
Interesting. Well, I appreciate you, man, and I'm glad that I'm glad you were able to find that point in life where you were gonna take that accountability and make changes in your life, bro. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right, man. Be safe out there. Damn, that connection was crazy. All right, let's hope the next one is better. 214, you're on live with Miles Cunningham. What's up?
Good. Was good.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah, I donated.
All right, appreciate you, man. There we go. Woo. All right, man. What's going on with you? What's on your mind?
I called in. This has nothing to do with mental health. I'm not gonna lie. You mind if I ask though?
Nah, go ahead.
All right, cool. So I just met this girl about 2 weeks ago, and she's one of those girls that has a lot of potential. That you first meet and you just see that she has a lot of potential. And I'm going out of state to Miami and New York really soon in a couple of days, and she wants to come with me.
No.
Well, why you say that though?
Why I say that? You
yeah.
Do you listen to this show?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So you have no idea why I'm saying that?
I do.
Oh, yeah. I thought you did. I thought you did, but you didn't want to hear that though. All right, no, listen. Okay. So you met this girl 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Jesus, how bad is she? Scale of 1 to 10. How bad is she?
Like 9.
Yeah, she's really fucking bad, ain't she? How many times you smashed? How many times you smashed?
Like 3 times, but
3 times. You smashed 3 times in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, that means you already fucking up. You're already seeing her too much. You're already seeing her too much.
Well, no. We smashed 3 times in total, like ever, rounds and everything. 3 rounds total. So we've met up twice though.
Oh, you met up twice. Okay. Okay. Now now when are you going out of town again?
The 3rd. So that's about 2 or 3 days.
Okay, in a couple of days you're going out of town, and she wants to come with you. And how much time will you be spending out of town?
Just about 5 days.
5 days. So y'all gonna be in the same space, sleeping and spending the night with each other for about four nights. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you just met this chick 2 weeks ago, and you think that's safe? You think it's safe to fall asleep for 6 to 8 hours in front of this person that you just met 2 weeks ago?
Man, you don't understand.
For 4 nights back to back. Okay, tell me what I don't understand then, bro. Y'all motherfuckers want to talk about mental health? Let's hear this explanation. Go ahead.
First time I met this girl, I mean, we just clicked right off the bat, you know.
Yeah, we clicked, man. You're wifey material, man. Word up, man. Yeah, go ahead.
I know I should wait for all this, you know, because she keeps pushing to get serious, and I'm pushing her back because I'm like,
why is she? No. Ask yourself, bro. Ask yourself this fucking question. Why is she pushing?
Yeah.
Why is she pushing and not waiting to follow your lead? Ask yourself that.
No, she is. She is waiting to follow my lead.
So you no. Either she's pushing or she's patiently waiting to follow your lead. Which is it?
Okay, she's patiently waiting, but she did suggest it.
She suggested what?
That she just told me that she really, really liked me, and she's willing because she's leaving the country she's gonna move out. She's thinking about moving out of the country for good. She's Filipino or whatever, Marshallese, right? And she's like an island girl, Hawaii, whatever. Well, I don't know where the fuck that is, but thinking about moving out in about 3 weeks. May 27th is her flight, and she is telling me that I really like this girl. To be honest, I think she has a lot of potential. She's telling me that she can cancel her flight and just stay here for me.
No, the answer is no. The answer is no, my brother. Look.
No on what though?
No, she can't come with you. She can't come with you for 5 days. You said her flight is when is her flight? At the end of May?
Yeah.
Tell her to take her fucking ass to the Philippines.
Wait, but she's gonna be gone for good though.
Hey, so let her be gone for good. There's nothing that's gonna, bro. Let me tell you. There is nothing that's gonna come good of this if you rush this shit, bro. Nothing. It's not gonna. Okay. It's gonna feel good now. This is why I had the show the other day on the vetting process. You motherfuckers want to live out every fucking romantic scene in every romantic movie on the first day that you meet a bitch. It doesn't work that way. It's not realistic, homie. And I'm telling you, if you really like this girl, she cannot come with you when you go out of town. What you can do is y'all can meet up and you can smash the night before you go out of town, and then tell her, hey, take your ass back to the Philippines, and y'all keep the lines of communication open. And if you find it, feasible, maybe you could go visit her, or vice versa. Maybe she could find a way to come back to the States. But if you rush this, there is no way it's going to work out good for you. Because just the simple fact that the fact that she suggested that she come away with you for 4 nights, if you agree to it, then she will know subconsciously that she's dealing with a weak man. She's not going to respect you in the long run, bro.
Okay. Okay, so we got that out the way.
All right.
We got that simple, just no. Now, what about the fact that she doesn't want to leave? I'm telling her she should leave to go to Marshall Islands, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she's saying that she wants to stay here and take a chance with me. I told her she's gonna have to wait, for a long time.
Yeah, no, bro, she can stay, but understand, she's gonna be going through the vetting process like any other bitch.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So I insinuated that she would be, I told her explicitly, just in different words, that she would be going through the vetting process, and we're not gonna rush things. However, I don't know if she should stay or not. If I should let her stay, despite her going through the vetting process.
Does she have a job?
Yeah, she works and all that. Yeah,
she's good. She's good as far as that goes. And if she stays, she can keep her job.
She's got like a lot of money saved up.
Well, whatever. The bottom line is she can stay, but if she chooses to stay, that she has to show and prove consistency and some sort of compatibility to you for the next 12 months. Let her know that.
Okay.
Let her know that. So if she really feels if she feels like she's down for you, then let her know that if she stays for you, then she's gonna have to be willing to show the type of woman that she can be for the next 12 months. And she's gonna have to show consistency for the next 12 months.
Okay.
You understand? Okay. And you might want to let her know, that you still might be dating other women.
Oh no, she knows that.
Okay, well, hey, then we're all good. But listen to me, bro. Yeah, listen to me.
Yeah.
Calm the fuck down. Calm down. There's nothing special about this woman. You hear me?
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Who is the special? Who is the special one in this situation? Who's the special one?
Oh, me.
Oh, okay. All right. That's the first thing you said on this conversation that made any fucking sense.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Okay. So I should make her wait here for me while I'm out in.
No. You shouldn't make her do anything. You should give her all the information that she needs to make her decision. That's what you should do. So like I said, let her know, hey, if you choose to stay and you choose to stay for me, understand that you still cannot become my woman until you show me a level of consistency, respect, and compatibility for at least 12 months. So if you choose to stay because of me, understand that you will be making a heavy investment into me, the man. And at the same time, what I will do in return is I will also show consistency to you to earn your submission and your following. You understand? Because you're training to be her leader and she's training to be your follower. You understand what I'm saying? That's how it works. But if you rush everything now, she'll know that you the type of motherfucker to make drastic decisions just based on pleasure. And that ultimately is a weak man.
Damn.
Exactly. You see how fucked up it is when you choose to actually be a real nigga? You see how you got to actually fucking sacrifice certain things and say, damn, what's a real nigga gonna do? What's Jesus supposed to do in this type of situation? Jesus gonna walk through the desert for 40 days and 40 nights. That's what he gonna do.
This is why, yeah, man, this is why I deferred to you, man, because I knew something was wrong.
You understand? So don't make her do nothing. Tell her all the information. Give her all the information and be like, yo, let me know what you think. In the meantime, I'm taking my ass out of town for 4 days and 4 nights, and I'll hit you up and let you know I got out there safe. And that's it. And don't be calling and texting this girl every day neither, bro. Because she hasn't earned any of that. She hasn't earned any of that privilege yet. You understand?
Nah. Yeah.
I mean, nigga, I know once we get off this phone, you gonna do whatever the fuck you want to do, but I'm just telling you what's real, okay, bro? Because I hear it in your voice. I hear it in your fucking voice, like, man, I don't give a fuck what Miles say. I'm about to smash this Filipino bitch and bring it with me, man. Fuck that, man. You like this.
I want to have intercourse with you. Yeah, intercourse with you.
That's where you at with it right now. You don't give a fuck about what I'm saying. I know.
I really want to take her, man. I really want to take her. She's talking about taking me shopping and all that.
All right, listen. All right. Let me give you this. If you really don't give a fuck what happens in the future with this chick, then take her. You understand?
But
if you really don't give a fuck what happens, huh?
Aren't you supposed to never give a fuck what happens in the future? Being detached?
No, what I mean is if you don't care to develop an actual connection with this chick, if you don't care that she respects you, if you don't care that you understand, if you don't care to start off on the right foot, if you don't care, then take her with you. If you know you just want to have your fun now and say, I don't give a fuck this, I don't give a fuck about what happens tomorrow, then take her. But if you say to yourself, nah, I'd rather her respect me in the long run, and I need to respect myself. So if we do develop into something serious, then I know that respect is there, then you can't take her. You understand what I'm saying? But if you know that you gonna bring her out with you out of town and you just gonna fuck the shit out of her, and pretty much when you get back, you might just charge her to the game, then take her. If you really don't care what's going to happen, then take her. And when I say care, I don't mean care like you're emotionally attached. I mean care as far as you trying to do what's right to be the highest version of yourself as a man. That's what I'm talking about.
Damn,
let me tell you something. Almost any woman that I talk to, bro, I always imagine that there could be a long-term connection, and I always need a bitch to respect me first. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Any chick that I want to give dick to, I always imagine that we might end up fucking at least for at least a few months to a couple of years, and within that time, I need for her to respect me, bro. I need that fucking respect more than anything, because I don't ever want a bitch feeling like she could give me ultimatums or talk to me sideways or, withhold pussy from me because I'm in the dog house and all it. Never. So whenever I see a woman, even as soon as when I see a woman in the street and I'm like, damn, that's my type of woman, and I'm getting ready to go talk to her, I'm already thinking, well, I have to lead with respect. Because once I put my dick in her, there's always a chance that she's going to get attached. And once she get attached, I need her to be attached, but I want her to be attached with respect.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't never take none of them situations lightly. You understand? So that's why I always have to do the right thing, even though it's against what the pleasure that I want to feel now. I feel like I got to try my best to do the right thing. Regardless, you understand? Like so many times I meet women and I could front, I could lie, I could act like I'm not sleeping with other women because that could get me into their pants tonight. But if they ask me, well, so are you seeing other women? Are you still dating? Yeah, I am. You understand? And it's gonna be like that because that's the type of man that I am. And then they'd be like, oh, I don't know, I think we're going in two different directions. And I have to eat that, bro. You understand? Because it's like I could have lied to her and I probably could have smashed tonight or maybe the next time I saw her. But I'd rather have her respect and leave her pussy. I'd rather have the respect and leave the pussy alone, bro. That's me. Because any woman I fuck with, she got to respect me first, bro. And that's what I'm saying. If you don't care about her respect, if you don't care about what happens between you and her in the future, then take her with you and fuck the shit out of her and have a great time. Let her take you shopping, all that, bro. Have a great fucking time. You understand?
Yeah.
But if you want the other thing, if you're thinking that there's a possible long-term situation, or if you just in any case want to have her respect, then you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to be a play about yours,
Yeah, gotta do what I gotta do. You're right.
Yes, sir.
You're right, man.
So you got two choices, but for your sake, either way, you're gonna have a good time, bro. Trust me. Either way, you're gonna have a good time. Either way. You understand? Either way. But good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. And these are good problems to have. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. Right. Thank you, man. Appreciate
it. And strap it up too. Make sure you strap it up, bro.
Right.
Yeah. All right, bro. Yeah. All right, man. Good luck, man. Take it easy. Thanks for sharing your story, man. Appreciate it. All right, so we got 956. You're on live with Miles Cunningham. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Miles? Doing good?
I'm doing great, man. How you feeling?
I'm doing good. Hey, Miles, no, I just want your opinion how I handled the situation with...
Hold on. Before we get into all that, did we donate?
Yes, I donated to you, sir.
All right, appreciate you, man. Yeah, so, go ahead with your situation. Let's get the opinion popping. Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. So it was on 420. I had, my suspicions that my ex was, smashing somebody. And turns out it was true. Kind of confronted her, 2 days about it. But also, I'm not coming from a place of integrity either because, I smashed 2 months ago while still, dating her. And so we're both kind of on the same page of we were dating other people while we didn't really let each other know. But the thing is that I told my confession first to kind of see where she was at because I told her, okay, I smashed this broad 2 months ago. Mm-hmm. And as soon as she heard that from me, she told me, okay, well, I don't think she kissed the dude, but she said, well, I kissed, my drug dealer on 420, which I don't really believe. I think she really smashed the guy. Mm-hmm. And my question to you is I basically told her, okay, if you want to keep doing this, let's just smash other people while we're dating if we're just going to be doing this behind each other's back. Right. And she wasn't really with that. Mm-hmm. So I'm just well, if you're not really with that and you're about to go along without telling me that you smashed your drug dealer, what the hell do you want from me? Because I'm giving you an option. I'm telling her, all right, listen.
First, I need you to stop worrying about what she wants and everything like that. Let me ask you, what do you want?
I told her.
No. I didn't ask for you to tell me what you told her. I am asking you, what do you want?
Smashing other people.
Okay. So that's all you need to do to move forward. Just let your girl know, hey, I fucks with you. We have a good time, but I will be smashing other people. So do with that what you will. That's all. And everything after that, you have no control, bro.
Okay, even though she wasn't down with it?
What does it matter? What does it matter if what you want is to smash other people as well as you want to smash other people as well as her, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what does it matter? Whether she's down with it or not.
True.
How old are you? How old are you real quick? How old are you?
Me, I'm 27.
You're 27. All right. Well, you're learning.
Yeah.
Now this girl, you how long y'all said y'all been together?
We've been on and off for 5 years.
5 years. Okay. Now, when you started off, was it totally monogamous and exclusive?
Yeah. She told me basically we kind of decided. Okay,
no, stop. Just now you said she told me. Finish that sentence.
Okay, my bad. I know what you're saying. I told her.
No. I want you to tell the truth. She told you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell the truth. So when we first started, I told her. I'm gonna go off truth right now. I told her, okay, I don't want you dating other people, and I'm not gonna date any other people. But then I broke my promise first. obviously that wasn't cool of me to do.
When did you break this promise?
Like 2 months ago.
Oh, this is the same one you smashed 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, and this wasn't like a one-off mistake. This was you acting on your true impulses, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, bro. Listen. Stop lying to yourself. You're not trying to be monogamous and exclusive right now. Let your girl know. Be like, listen, we've been together for a little while now, and I really like you, and I like what we have, but I have to be honest with myself, and I need to have the freedom to smash other chicks. You understand? You have to let her know that and be like, I'm telling you this because I want to give you all the information you need to let me know what you're trying to do next. That's it. So either she's gonna say, well, I like you too, and I want to stay with you. But she's probably gonna be like, well, can I have the freedom to smash other guys? And then you probably gonna have to say yes if you really want to smash other chicks and stay with her, or you're gonna have to, or she's gonna say, well, I can't stay with you because I'm looking for a guy that's monogamous.
Yeah. So I told her that like 2 days ago. Like, okay.
You told her what 2 days ago? What did you tell her 2 days ago?
I told her I'm gonna smash other people. You can smash whoever you want, okay? Like we'll just talk, but just know I'm gonna like smash other people. She told me no, F that. I don't want that. So I was like, okay, well, like I'm not gonna give you that. So like I didn't say deuces. I was just like, okay, like this just ain't gonna work out. Just I want that, and obviously you want to do your own thing too. And the fact that you still don't want me seeing other people, it's like it's ridiculous. So I'm just gonna do my own thing.
Okay.
And we kind of ended it like that.
Okay. Okay, so I mean,
so how did I handle it, or like what was the situation like?
Nah, bro, that's the best thing you can do. That's the best thing you can do. The only thing I tell you moving forward is you gotta be honest from the very beginning, because it's all about consistency. You see, if you guys had started out with her knowing that that's what you like to do, you probably still be together. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the inconsistency that pisses a woman off more than the fact that you're actually having sex with someone else. You understand? So
yeah,
moving forward, if you know that you're the type of guy that you like to be with multiple women, then that is a truth that you have to, be honest about early on if you're getting into anything serious with anybody.
Yeah.
All right.
You're right. 100%.
That's pretty much it. I mean, yeah, I know it's disappointing, and it sometimes, it sometimes it hurts. Like, y'all been together for the last 4 years or whatever it is, and it's always disappointing. It always is. But you can't.
I guess
it's going to be more disappointing ultimately when you live your life a certain way, and it wasn't the decision that you really wanted to make. When you look back at it and you're like, man, I really wanted to do something different, but I did this, for her sake, when I would have, if it was just for me, I would have done something else. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's just, I guess every situation or every situation you have in life, you just learn from it.
Yeah,
that's what I just figured. So yeah.
Yeah, bro. So are you having fun smashing other women?
I'm about to now. Like this after that conversation she told me, I was just like, all right, like deuces, and now I'm gonna just get my F game on. But it's like I tell other guys, like I don't know, because like the only one, I don't know, maybe I'm on some simp shit right now, but like I mean I could date a lot of women, but only like one girl like could have me like weak, and that's bad. I don't think you're supposed to be on that. And that was like the girl that I broke it off 2 days ago. That was the only girl that had me emotionally attached. But I guess like for the most part, you're not supposed to be emotionally attached to women, right?
You're not supposed to be emotionally attached to women?
Yeah, that's the question actually. Are you supposed to be emotionally attached to women? Because the one that broke it off 2 days ago, that was the only girl that I was like emotionally attached to.
Okay. Well, the thing is, you're supposed to be emotionally attached to yourself, bro. You understand? Like you're supposed to focus on what you really want. And it's not that you're supposed to be emotionally unattached, but you have to be responsible with any of the emotions that you feel. So even if you meet another girl and you get emotionally attached, you still got to follow the rules of the game, and you still have to be honest, and you still have to do what's right. You understand? What's right for you.
Yeah.
Because sometimes emotions pop up, right? Sometimes we feel sad, sometimes we feel happy. It's not really just the emotion. It's what we do with the emotion and the decisions we make while we're under the influence of those emotions. That's what really counts. You understand? So there's no issue necessarily with feeling emotional about a woman or having a certain, feeling towards a woman. What matters is the decisions that you make and the actions that you take as a result of those emotions, right? So no matter what you're feeling, you still got to be responsible in whatever it is you do.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree on that.
Yeah. All right, bro.
So all right. Well, hey, thank you, Miles. You have a good day, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for supporting the show, and you be safe out there, man. Take it easy.
Yes, sir.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Peace. All right. The calls. Thank you to the callers, man. Let me see. Let's get to some of these questions. So, Zap4 reacts. He says, "What is your thoughts on anal sex with a chick you just started dealing with?" I would say wait. That's what I would say. I would say wait a little bit. I've done stuff like that too early, and I've paid the price for that stuff. So just wait a little bit. Wait a little bit, and let your body chemistries get more acclimated. But at the very least, if you want to go at it, then make sure you use a condom and some good lube. You know what I'm saying? But I would say wait a little bit. Few months at least, maybe 3 or 4 months, and then see what happens after that. But definitely use a condom. Let me see. It says, Miles, do you think his father was so-called depressed because he didn't have game and didn't know himself to begin with? Yes, definitely a possibility. And I think Explode is referring to the caller who was talking about how he couldn't come to terms with why his mom left his father. Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with it. A lack of identity is a lot of people's problem. A lack of identity and a lack of being grateful. You understand? And I think the two kind of work with each other, right? When you know who you are, you kind of know what and how to be thankful, right? Because knowing who you are, you know the things in your life and why they're important to you. And when you know why something is important to you, it's easier for you to understand why you should be grateful for it. And when you're grateful, your brain focuses on the positive. And when your brain focuses on the positive, you tend to live a happier life. So there's less depression and less sadness and all that type of shit. So there's less excuses for mental health issues. You feel me? All right. Marcus and Antoine says, do you think having game would help people with mental health issues? I think it would, because there is no mating anxiety, which preoccupied a lot of males' energy. Yeah, I mean, again, it's just like what I just said, and game has a lot to do with identity. Game has a lot to do with knowing who you are and using who you are to get what you want. So, like I said, when you have a certain level of identity, meaning knowing who you are, you have a good grasp on who you are. It helps you deal with the rest of life. Like, think about it like this. And I'm gonna kill the phones because I'm done with the calls. I'm about to get out of here. Think about it like this. It's kind of like having your ID, your government issued ID, and a social security number, which is also a part of identification, right? And then as well, you have an address, and then you have a phone number. All, like, each one of those things that I talked about, right? It gives you a reference point for your identity in society. And when you have all that information together, it makes everything, it makes so many different things come to you so much easier, right? So when you have a social security number, you know, it's easier for you to get a credit score. It's easier for you to find a job. When you have an address, it's easier for you to get mail. You know, when you have your ID, it's easier for you to get into different places, easier for you to travel, right? Having all of these points of reference to your identity on a practical level allows you access to so many things in society. And I feel like it's the same thing with you know, mental and emotional and spiritual identity, right? And masculine identity membership coming soon. It gives you access to understand the world around you, because when you understand what you are, you're better able to understand what something else is. Right. It's the theory of, you know, like it's like the theory of duality, the theory of relativity. You know, I am me because you're you. Right. You know, you being you allows me to be me. You know, there's no black without white. There's no left without right. There's no up without down. There's no hot without cold. The reason why we understand things is because we can look at what we are or who we are, and we can see ourselves in reference to that other thing. And so we have a certain level of understanding about the other thing. That's why identity is so important. You understand? And I think a lot of us, maybe we don't get the time to fully develop our identities. Maybe, you know, social media and a lot of the screen time, right, that we deal with in today's society as far as technology and innovation, maybe that takes away from our own internal exploration to find out more about who we are, you know. And maybe for other people, it's the opposite. Maybe the more that they delve into technology and maybe the more that they look at all these different images on our phones and on tablets and on computers and on TV, maybe they speak to build the reference of who we are, you know, you know what I mean? Who knows? So, you know, but the bottom line is understanding who you are is one of the most important things in the world, because if you don't understand who and what you are, it makes it very hard for you to have an understanding of all the things going on around you. And then, you know, and how to relate to the people around you. Right. So then when you lose that ability to relate, then people start looking at you funny, and then they fuck around and call you crazy. Anyway, why do we get more results when we don't care about it? Well, when you don't care, a lot of times you're able to make what they call objective decisions. And objective decisions is a lot of times is based on logic and general knowledge. So you end up getting results because your decision, the motives of your decisions are based on just standard information and a balanced perspective. When you don't care, right? But when you care, then you bring emotions into it, and then sometimes you take a biased, more unbalanced motivation to make decisions. So then your results also become unbalanced. You understand? So I hope that answers your question. And then, so Nicholas says, why is your face cam so close? Because I like it like that, motherfucker. All right, let me go back here. Let me see. Let me see. Somebody else got another question. Wait. Oh, I love this question right here. So Rita says, why are you so bomb, Miles? Appreciate you, Rita. Listen, Rita, look, my Instagram is Miles in the Game. All right. So holla at your boy. You don't look half bad. You feel me? All right, let me see this other one. It says, love your show, Miles, both you and Lucario. How do you say what you want to say without feeling like you're offending people, whether it's friends, family, or women? Listen, I offend a lot of my friends, a lot of my family, and a lot of women when I say what I say. You understand? However, look, for example, Rita's telling me I'm bomb, and she's putting fire emojis. So that means there's going to be, at anything you do in life, there's going to be people that agree, and there's going to be people that disagree. Your responsibility is to be yourself, regardless of who agrees and disagrees. That's all it is, bro. That's all it is. And when you start to make decisions based on who you might offend, then that's when you know that you're not doing righteous shit. And when I say righteous, I don't mean right as in everyone else's definition of right, meaning righteous, meaning what you truly believe is right for yourself. That's what's righteous. What you truly believe is right for yourself. So a lot of times, if in order to be ourselves, there are times where we're going to have to sacrifice relationships. We're going to have to probably inadvertently damage certain relationships with our friends, with our family, with women, with the opposite sex, whatever it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. But you can rest assured that if you make the honest decisions, then you will live an honest life. Right. So the people who agree with you, you can network with those people. You can create friendships and alliances with those people. And those relationships usually are more fulfilling and are more profound and are more genuine than the other people who secretly they don't agree with the real you, but they continue to maintain some type of friendship with you because they're able to utilize your resources. But deep down, they really don't agree with you. Deep down, they really don't vibe with you. Deep down, they really don't share your opinions and your perspective, but they want to continue with your relationship because they know it's a benefit to them. You understand? So you have to be careful. You have to be careful out there. And I feel like being who you are is the most important thing, man. I think that is the, if it's not the meaning, if it's not the meaning of life, it got to be one of them. It's got to be one of them, because why else would all of us be made different from each other? You understand? Like, why would all of us be even like identical twins have a slight difference? You know what I mean? Maybe personality wise, or there's something about their features that's still just slightly different. And that's because we've been given an opportunity to carry out our own individual possibility. And that's what I feel is our superpower. That's what I feel is our responsibility, to carry out another extension of whatever we call God, or whatever we call the universal being or the universal consciousness. It's our right and ability to carry out a different path, a different trajectory, a different angle, so we can see life in a different way and still then contribute, right, to the collective consciousness of whatever God or being or the universe, whatever it is. It's our responsibility to cultivate that perspective by being different from someone else, yet still understanding that we're all connected. It says, Miles, how do you feel about people saying Tupac was the perfect male idol? Nah, I don't honestly believe that. I mean, Tupac had many great qualities, but I don't believe he was I don't think there was anything perfect about Tupac. And there's nothing, I don't feel like there's anything perfect about anybody. Tupac, used to cuss and spit at the cameras and do a whole bunch of he did a whole bunch of shit that seemed to me like he didn't have control over his emotion some of the time, which to me that detracts from his him being the perfect male idol. Because to me, if you're male, you're supposed to have a certain level of control over your emotions. You're supposed to be able to, use logic and control, respect, and certain other things to get your point across. And I think he did that in his music, but I think in other ways, like in the public and with the media and stuff like that, I think he did a lot of, feminine type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he was the perfect male idol at all. But, shout out to Tupac. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the dead. It is what it is. Coach EO said Tupac was a beta man. Well, yeah. I can see that too. Yo, Jedi James, you have to put a Q in the chat. But let me see. He put an S. I guess he means statement. So it says, I can't ask questions because the truth is inside me, but the transition to being true to me is difficult because of my own insecurities. I'm assuming. You see, I'm assuming. When you put I'm assuming, that turns it into a question. So you got to put a Q in the chat. You got to put a Q in the chat. And I don't know, you probably need to call in. That shit is too convoluted for me. Transition to being true is difficult because of my own insecurities. I mean, basically what you're saying, does being honest, is being honest difficult when you're insecure? Yes, that's everything what I'm talking about. You know, people using the excuse of mental illness, you know, to go away from their actual responsibilities in real life. You know, how the fuck does Caitlyn Jenner become Woman of the Year? How does that happen? You know, how does Simone Biles become the strongest athlete when the reason why they said she was strong is because she actually showed weakness? You understand? How the fuck are kids getting trophies for participation? You understand how these things I don't understand, you know? These things I don't understand. And I don't know. And again, this is just me being me, wanting to have the conversation. I'm not trying to shit on anybody. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, again, I don't necessarily understand everybody's perspective, but I feel that everybody should have the right to explore a new perspective. So as much as I don't agree with the alphabet folks, I think they should have the right to choose whatever they want to choose and have their voice, because I welcome the addition of another perspective, and I value that more than I want to like shut anybody up or make anybody feel, you know, bad about what they're doing. I mean, I'll tell you that I don't support it, and I'll tell you that I don't agree with it, but I'm not here to destroy it either, right? Because we all need to be able to have a perspective. Because like I said, that I feel like that's what we're here for. Our point is to be different, right? Our challenge is to be different and to take that opportunity of being different to the best places we can take it, no matter what that means to you. If it means fucking cutting off your dick and sewing in a fucking vagina, hey, that's what it means to you. If you don't ask me my personal opinion, but if that's what it means to you, if that's what you think that you were put here to do, then do that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Just don't ask my personal opinion. However, in my opinion, I'm happy that you have the possibility to do that. Super happy, right? Because at the same time, I'm glad for the opportunity to be who I truly want to be. You understand what I'm saying? And speak on what I want to speak on and support the causes that I want to support and so on and so forth. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, that freedom, you know, and that's why I love America so much, because we have certain levels of freedom that allow us to say shit where in other countries we couldn't talk none of this shit. Let me see, Miles, I have a back disability, so should I watch my mouth or still keep it real? Oh my God. That's funny. Stu Will says, just met a girl. We've been hooking up going on 2 weeks now. I like her too much. Man. What should I do? Just keep hooking up with her, bro. That's it. Now, the phone lines, I killed all the phone lines, man. I'm about to get up out of here. I really didn't want this video to be that long, but, you know, it ends up being long. All seeing eye, the phone lines are dead. Okay, no, I'm done. About to get out of here, man. But I appreciate you guys for hanging with me. I appreciate you guys for calling in and having the conversation. You understand? And I guess the message I want to leave on is, you know, let's try to understand the difference between real mental illness and just trying to have excuses for running away from our responsibilities. You know, I've said this before, you know, there's choice A and then there's choice B. And a lot of people are choosing let's just say choice A, not because they really want to choose choice A, but because they're terrified of all the responsibilities that come with B. You understand? But deep down, they really wanted to choose B. And what I'm saying is, you know, we need to be strong. We need to be strong to try to deal with our choices. We need to be super strong to deal with our choices. We need to be super strong to deal with whatever comes with our identity and being who we are, because that's our superpower. That's the most important thing that we can do. Be who we are honestly, and be motivated from an honest place. You understand? Try not to let your ego and validation and other people's acceptance influence your path, because your path is yours and yours alone, because you have to live it and you have to die with it. OK, so it's yours. So treat it, you know, be grateful for the opportunity and do you. All right. And one more thing. It says, how do you improve your sex game? How much do you feel products like? You know, I got a 40-minute video on the masculine identity membership talking about how to improve your sex game. So that's coming soon, man. Appreciate you. But guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. I appreciate y'all for hanging with me. Respect to the chat, respect to all the callers. And I will holler at y'all soon. Let me see. Let me get this thing set up and ready. I will holler at y'all soon. I really appreciate y'all. Y'all take it easy. Always remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting something.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, there are things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.